Okay, YouTube seems to be working now. Now let's see if we have any more gremlins. Fun fact, Twitch does not support AV1. Twitch freak out. Okay. I think they are going to support AV1, but YouTube does. YouTube supports AV1 streaming, but Twitch doesn't. So my plan is to fix that here, where I'm going to be streaming to AV1 on YouTube. I'm also recording on AV1, so it's a little bit better. I'll have to go to the closed beta, I guess. Stream tools. Oh, it was back in, so yeah. I see the enhanced streaming stuff on YouTube, on OBS, so I might look at that stuff, though. It's working? Okay. All right, I'm going to get some more water. When I come back, we'll fly a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit about Quantum Vegas. Because I wanted to be able to, like, for y'all to hear me when we talk about Quantum Vegas. I've also upped the gate to where it was before. All right. Hey, Trendane. So, Quantum Vegas. We had around 200 people. So not a bad group. And considering it was our first ever stream, our first ever event, we did pretty well. Even Xylo was like, "This is insane how smoothly everything went for your first event." Sean Tracy complimented it a lot. So the thing that the Q&A has not been posted yet. It will be posted with both with Sean Tracy and with Tyler and Sandy. I'm going to say this right now, and feel free to send this to Mike, because I'm sure Mike will watch it, since I was the moderator for the whole Q&A with Sandy and Xylo with Tyler. We had to pre-approve all of the questions. So the questions that were asked were specifically asked to them. They had heads up knowledge on them. I don't think you got anything crazy new, but there was a couple of things that we know for sure happened. One of which was, oh shit, I don't have to restart this. This one doesn't work. No, they didn't say no to any questions. There were some ones that they said they had to talk around. Like, for instance, generally speaking, they didn't want to talk about anything about the hacking stuff. Mostly because it's in progress. They're dealing with it. It was just one of those things that they didn't have enough information to tell us to be able to do that. YouTube villain. Found a lot about Sean Tracy. I didn't know Sean Tracy was in the military. So anybody who's like, oh, well, CIG doesn't know what it's like Sean Tracy is like one of the higher ups at CIG, and he got injured in Afghanistan. That's why he ended up starting his gaming career. Exactly. I hope some people learned a little bit more about Xylo, because I think most people know Xylo for who they are. If you've been around for a long time, but a lot of people don't know Xylo's background. So it was interesting to hear about that. He told me a little bit more than he was willing to tell on stage, mostly because it was like he didn't know how to. It was time issue. We only had an hour, and Xylo and I had about 10 to 15 minutes to talk. So he's like, I could just go forever. And I'm like, I know you could, and I would listen to you forever. Because so we talked a little bit backstage about like his time working as a game master at Blizzard. So he worked as a game master for like every single game that Blizzard had. You know, WoW. I don't know if Overwatch was out by the time he was there, but like all of those stuff. Yeah, and he was originally QA and then eventually became a customer service guy. Nothing about Concierge update? Nothing yet. No. I did actually talk to the people who were in charge of Concierge at the Bar Citizen, International Bar Citizen, because Concierge is here in Austin. But I also I'm not going to say it. No. I'll tell you about it afterwards. When I talked to the concierge people, the people there, I was like, there's a lot of people who thought that there's like concierge issues, and they were just like, they're blank, like, what? No, we're doing fine. But in terms of like concierge updates, like the new stuff, they said that they are at the whim of resources. So they need to get resources like anybody else in the team does, and they're just not the main priority for resources. Hey, Ghost. Oh yeah, I gotta quit and then Restart this one. You saw nothing. Oh, it was funny. At the very end, Tyler was like, "What if we just give away an Idris?" And I'm like, "You want to talk to C Daddy on that one, Tyler? You want to give C Daddy that soda headache?" Nice, Darsh, nice. I honestly, the biggest reveal had nothing to do with CIG. The biggest reveal was the stuff that Star Jump's going to do. The Star Jump's presentation was insane. Grimm's presentation was insane. It's a full suite to support organizations and people playing together. So you can like get people linked up with their different, like link each other's like hangers up. You can create squadrons. You can like do an organizational flow chart for who could. Yes, it's all on their website though. It's not going to be integrated into the game, but it's really cool. Yeah, when that presentation comes out, when we'll show you all on when that comes out for QA. Keep an eye out for that one. That's really cool. Hey, Dance. They went through their flow and how they do the ships and stuff like that. So
Ramble can just resubscribed for 14 months. Pup party, pup party.
Thank you so much for that 14 months of support. You're very important, Pupper. Very impressive, Mr. Rainy Pedestrian. You rock. Shots and cheers in chat. Y'all shots and cheers. Yeah, I'm turning her down a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix some of those things, like the audio doesn't work properly, and I'll fix it at some point. Are Sergeant similar to CIGs? I think they're more in depth than CIGs, because the idea is that you can create, like, you can merge hangars, and you can create specific squadrons with specific ships in your hangar, and then you can link that with your organization, so the organization knows who all is in what location and where they're supposed to go, and which group is which. We did hear about. I did hear some rumblings about another creature that's coming out, which it's an aquatic variant of the Copian. Help this guy push. Push! Actually, I'm not even the right account. Yes. So it's not even static, but represents more of a live state of things as you update it on your own. It's not connected to the game, but you can like basically create these flow charts and these like organizational charts for your org, and you can update it around that. So it's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna turn this off right now. I think he said something about Discord integration as well. There we go. I did get confirmation that the the Titan suit, the other ICTY, as maybe y'all thinking, is in fact real. It is in Squadron, and it is got the same name as we've been working on for a while, the Zeus system, which is disappointing, but you know.
You can take away my spaceship.
Nakunos, thank you so much for that Twitch that subscription.
You can even take away my space lasers. But you can never, ever take away my space game.
Nikuno has subscribed.
The Titan. Not the salvage one, the combat one. Military version. It's funny, I haven't played this Zero Hero count in all of 4.2. And 4.2.1's gonna happen in like 2 days. It's something closer to the original concept. They're not using any of the stuff from the Atlas. It's basically a brand new system. YouTube, is everything good on your end? How's the quality of my voice, by the way? Is it good, bad? I know I'm a little scrapply because my voice is a little out. But... Okay. Right. we go. Yes, there is a new creature in development. Soon coming out. We have ravens back in stock. Ooh, nice. Check those out real here in a bit. My guess is like in the next couple of patches. It was that sort of blasé. Yeah, I knew you were there. I know who you are, Dance. I saw you with the light up name tag. You also had the cool ass jacket. Yeah, it has something to do with the Copian. There we go. Is the quality okay, or is it suffering? Sharkopian. It's grainy. I'll have to update the stuff here in a moment. I'll do it at the end of the or for the next stream. This is just sort of getting it limping, seeing make sure it works. I was talking with Shane Boss. Yeah, no problem. Well, I mean, I should be able to. I've got enough upload that I could upload to the streams. The previous streams were up to 6,000 kbph or kilobytes. Hey, EE Studios. You too. Good to see y'all. EE Studios was there. Kim was one of the hosts, so kilobytes per hour. Yes. I'm sick, Dar. Shut up. KBPS, right? Yeah. But it's not. Is it kilobits or is it kilobytes? I think it's kilobits, isn't it? Sign up for Twitch 2K and AGVC. I haven't. No. Yeah, because I remember bytes is the is like transfer speed from computer to computer, but bits is like online transfer speed. Now, am I wrong on that one? Bytes is 8 bits. Okay, so it's just like it's like a kilometer meter sort of situation. But base 2. That makes sense, because it's zeros and ones.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Vehicle selected. Stand Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars.
It's a horse canoe situation.
Proud to bring the universe
Your insurance
closer
claim
together.
has been settled.
Investing in
Please
tomorrow's
visit us
future.
again. Goodbye.
But true, file sizes are talked in bytes, whereas speeds are in bits.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Again. Please.
My original goal is to stream a lot today. I may not stream a lot today.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards, conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
I've been drinking like gallons of water today just to stay functional. Got the con crud.
Want your company to be a good company? Our Corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our renters.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to try a different server.
Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making
Welcome
our Corp
to the
your new
ASOP
home.
vehicle retrievals. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay. Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
I think this was fun. No, Shep, we're not there yet. I'm gonna have to switch servers, I think, because this one's kind of busted.
From
All right.
transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our
Go to Australia. I'm debating setting up an alt account. I don't know if it's worth it. If you're looking just to do alt stuff, it's not worth it. But my alt account, I have two, but most of them are just designed around content making, like Zero to Hero stuff. Got that? I've been around people lung rot. Yeah. Nose is stuffed up and my throat's a little. I think what happened is my nose is stuffed up and I slept, and so the drained into my throat. So now my throat is like bleh. Husbands are fucking fine. They're just big softies. There we go. Exactly. But I should be fine by this weekend. It's one of those things where, like, I felt better today than I did yesterday, but just as long as I drink a lot of water. I don't like that sound. Random question. I've been playing Farming Simulator 25 lately. Do you think farming in Star Citizen will be locked to hydroponics like they've shown? Or they have actual soil-based farming in open land? I've said for a while that I think it's going to be just in the hydroponics stuff, because I don't know if they want to do the full, like, growing on open land sort of situation. At best, you might plop down a plot that you can then farm on that plot. Yep, I caught the Congrud. I was fine on Sunday when I came back. And yesterday I woke up and I was okay, and then about halfway through the day I was like, oh, nope, I'm sick. So I went to bed early, drank lots of water, made sure I slept in as much as possible. How's the audio, by the way, chat? Okay. You can hear the music, you can hear the game and everything.
Now arriving.
All right. I'm gonna up the bitrate when I'm finished. I think it might have just been the connection. Good. Tone down the likability and listenability. You're making other streamers sound bad by comparison. Thank you, Steven. Yeah, but I mean, it gets a little blurry. There we go. Thank God. Yeah, it's 60 FPS, so. And the game right now is at 90, 100. 130.
To the ASOP vehicle retrievals. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been please visited. Let's do a security sweep real quick.
All right. So this was the last one was Lefty. I don't want to name this guy Penguin because that's just too common. Let's see if he has any quirks. Let's see if this ship has some quirks that Lefty did. Bingo.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Landing gear ejected.
They definitely updated the audio. Yeah, Quantum Vegas was fun. I'm hoping that in the future we can have the next Quantum Vegas will be fun enough so that more people can come through. I think it was successful enough. The problem that we all knew we had was visibility. Not enough people knew that it existed when there were cheaper tickets and stuff like that. So if we can, we'd like to do it again, but we need more people to show up because it's expensive to run these sort of events. And Area 15 was a great venue, so. Hey, Maverick. Let's see if Con Crud Paul can actually do these missions. They're going to be updating the, they'll be uploading the videos this week, I think. Again, the best presentation was probably the, Star Jump.
Found them. Operation Security Blanket is a go.
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
Ooh, wow, that's not good. That is a Saber, I think. It's Talon. Better.
Keep the fighters off me so I can work!
Quick! Save that ship before it's too late. Job. Don't back down now.
You've got to keep them off us so we can work.
Focus. That ship is in serious trouble.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Scans are clean. Job well done.
Whew.
Scans are clean.
And this one was pretty good. The one of the comments I heard from somebody, which I think really fits it, is that, you know, in a lot of conventions you have kind of ebbs and flows, and there seems to sometimes be filler. There was no filler. There was no filler with this one. Every single minute was packed with something interesting and fun to do.
hold tight while I scan the sector.
Contact.
Yep.
Oh no. Get ready. There's company coming your way.
Let's go, boy. Really? That's it? This is the best you can throw at me? Yes, they've been recorded. They will be uploaded later. Yeah, we were... Hey, Poets. Poets was one of the
Akivan just resubscribed for
hosts as
38
well.
months. Fun times at Quantum Vegas.
There was a lot of stuff. Like, the best panel from what I could catch was definitely the Star Jump panel. I like Sean Tracy's. I liked my panel, but I figure like you have to be a very specific type of person to like
Not picking up any hostile activity.
what we were talking about. Right, where's the next one?
Don't see anything here.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff out there for the machinima stuff. It's nice to highlight that. Sitcom better be dense though. I heard just 2 hours. Yeah, there's not going to be any breaks. It's just going to be 2 hours, like 30 minutes per person. There's going to be some fluff in there, you know that, but... They'll probably give us an update on Nyx at the very least.
Looks like you're ready for a security sweep. You should be seeing waypoints. Make your way to each one and ping your scanner.
I do not look forward to whoever has to do the audio remixing for that because it was bad. We did actually get an answer on that at CitizenCon or at FirstCon at Quantum Vegas. They are going to be coming back to professional shows, including Gamescom. They're coming back to Gamescom this year, though not with a show. They're going to be just hanging around. They do plan on doing more content going forward.
Contact.
Uh-oh. I'm getting some strange readings from that satellite. Just to be safe, go ahead and neutralize it. Let's move on.
To be fair, 2 hours and 30 minutes is a full movie, yeah. Probably around that, yeah. CIG did a watch along before, or did like a video version before, and it was about the same. It was about an hour to 2 hours. I do imagine that a lot of it is also going to be Squadron based, but we'll see.
Looks like a monitoring satellite. Seems functional, so we can let it be. On to the next one.
There will be a VOD. It'll be we recorded them. We didn't stream them, so it'll be uploaded here over the next week or so. I couldn't tell you exactly. I'll ask Griffin, but Griffin's also probably sick, like I am, or busy.
Contact.
Hold tight. That satellite isn't registered. You're clear to take it out. That's the last scan we needed. Thanks for the help.
Got one more spot, or are we good? Hey,
We're clear here.
we're done. Lamia, where is Lamia? So what is your single most anticipated gameplay loop? Exploration, bounty hunting, etc. That has it's smuggling. And it hasn't changed.
Sending creds your way. Thanks for clearing up that contract.
I remember doing SAT contracts with my Titan when they were like 20K a pop. For nothing. Yeah. Oh wait, I gotta do this. It feels nice, I will say. The should be fine. Hey, Velocity. I've had a lot of issues with the setup, but I think I fixed it. Quality's gonna be a little lower than usual, but we'll up that next time. Captain Katarn just put out a decent smuggling video recently. It's one of those wouldn't it be cool if videos, though. I mean, we generally know what's going to happen with smuggling. Smuggling is going to be a combination of scanning, and cargo moving. The new PC has been great, except for when it comes to streaming. It's weird because like the preview gets all like glitchy and slow, but then when I actually record or I stream, it's like fine. So I don't know what's going on with that. I have to redo my my dancing section as well, but we'll see.
75%.
Hold on. Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. In general, I find it dogfighting questing is much more enjoyable after the mission system refactor. Yeah, it needs to be more than that though. They need to have a mining missions, obviously, but also salvage and cargo missions need to have this same sort of level of interaction and like chaining. Alright, while we're still traveling, I'm gonna go get some more water. Maybe take some more medicine. Right back, chat. Yes, the mission design team is still limited by old tools. Hey, Anansi, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there again. It's good to see you at Quantum Vegas. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm glad I returned back to Austin, where it was cooler than Vegas. The temperature in Austin right now is 92 degrees. You're working? Yeah. I caught the con crud while I was over there, so. Now, Django, we do know that they're working on the tools because one of the tools they're updating is the AI tools. So that they can, I'm guessing, so they can have better control over how AI spawn and what they have. Having the event in Vegas in the middle of July was certainly a choice. Vegas has a lot of advantages because they're built to handle these sorts of events. And there is no time outside of July, which is good for these sorts of events. July sucks in terms of the heat, but like, there's always something that CIG has to do outside of July, like June or July, because you've got early in the year, you've got things like BCon and Con 42. You also have things like their major events, and then in May, for instance, you've got February, you've got Stella Fortuna and what's the other one? Cormor. Oh no, Sun Fortune is in March, I think. And then you've got April maybe is when other events are happening, and then May is when like outside events, and then May is when they have Invictus. So like it's either June or July. So no matter what, it's gonna be hot. We did get a couple things that are new. Specifically, for some reason, they said that guy Velocity who keeps asking about the Liberator, fuck him individually, very specifically. I can't believe they said it. I didn't even bring it up. They just sort of said that. So weird. April, yes. Triggerfish in April.
Landing gear deployed.
But no, in all seriousness, we did get a couple of new things. You keep making this funny. It doesn't get less funny or hurtful. I know. I do it intentionally. Bar Citizen was good. Beforehand, it was cool. I think that's it. There's more. Around here. Not wearing armor is a choice, gentlemen. Not a choice I would make, but it's a choice. Listen, listen. Listen, Velocity. I only do it because I love you. No, it's in all seriousness though, we did hear a little bit about like a new. There's a little bit of a rumor about a new variant of the Copian, a aquatic variant. We confirmed that the Squadron 42 Titan is going to be different from the Atlas. It's like a completely different sort of thing. And it's also got the same name. It's funny because someone suggested maybe it's like crocodiles. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool. Oh yeah, I'll show the painting here. That was a cool thing. So one of the participants who's a local resident of. I'm gonna go get it real quick, so I don't die here. I should probably do this though. Okay. They gave me a painting. There you go.